Hey guys, so we're gonna be cutting my hair today, and then I do plan on bleaching it. So first things first, make sure your hair is as natural as possible. That way when you're cutting it, you know exactly how it's gonna be when you keep it natural rather than having to style it every day. First things first, let it down and brush it out. So I just use L'Oreal Hair Expertise Total Repair. I'm just going to spray this on the brush a couple times. And then I usually just grab my ends. Do the ends first, get all the knots out of the ends so you're not dragging the knots all the way through your hair. So this is hair before. Hopefully you guys can see. That's about how long it is. Right there. But my ends are pretty fried, as you can see. So I want to cut them off and make sure my hair is as healthy as possible before bleaching it. Just because I feel like if I leave the dead ends on before I bleach it, that they're just going to end up splitting more. So I figured I'd cut them off, keep them healthy, and hopefully the hair reacts a little bit better to bleach. Okay, so I'm going to focus on this side first. And I'm just kind of doing a quick trim, not so much a good chop. Just kind of get all my dead ends and fried ends off. Make sure your hair is all straight so you get the ends where they are instead of them being all scrunched up and missing them. So you just kind of just do like a baseline chop and then layer it out. I guess kind of like taper it. I mean, you can kind of like guide yourself as to how you want it to look. But if you're looking at it like this and then go to put it down, it is going to be a little bit more of a different angle. So it's not going to be exactly how you cut it. Just be careful of that. Kind of move the same strands around too, just to make sure you did get all the ones that you want it to. Honestly, it's probably pretty good for me for this side. I don't like too many layers. Just because I am trying to grow my hair out a little bit more, so even this is kind of too short for me, but I don't like the chopness look of it, so layer it out a little bit. These are also in the back, so you gotta make sure after we're done cutting everything that the back doesn't go down like a V. Kind of gotta just like taper it off, chop it off, and then fix it. So now we're gonna move to this side. Just kind of doing a quick trim job on all the ends, and then I'll go back and look at it all together as one piece. See what other layers I might need to add. Kind of see here how badly my hair needs the cut. So like right here is okay. And you can kind of see how like starts fraying out right after that. I'll settle for right there. So I'm still gonna layer it out too. So that helps take some of the dead ends off. Alright, now we're gonna look at it all. You need to quickly trim any. Like taper out, layer out the ends a little bit. Make sure you've got everything. Take a look at this side. You just check to see if my ponytail would have a point or not. And I usually just chop that point right off, but it looks like my hair's tangling up a little bit there. It looks pretty good. So that's like what the end of my ponytail would look like. A lot better than I would before. Just make sure we trim all that off. Any like long hairs. I'm just gonna double check to make sure these are pretty even. Looks like this side needs to be thinned out a bit. Which is strange because that's my thinner side anyways. We'll thin this bottom piece out. Pretty good to me, for the most part. After you wash your hair, you might need to go back in and just kind of give the ends a little bit more trim. Even it out of it. It's kind of off and on just because, you know. But it looks okay. So that's that. Hair trimming time is done. Now time to clean up. See you guys soon.